and welcome to Jessie Goes Tsum. So tonight I'm going to be talking to you about Mickey, classic Mickey. Especially if you're just starting out, you might only have some of the happiness Tsums. So these are the ones that are circled in green, you know, all of these like Winnie the Pooh and the classic Mickey and Friends. And I would say if you're trying to save money to earn more of them, it's probably worth filling up all your happiness Tsums to begin with, right? Like maxing out their skills. It's not going to take that long. When you get to the premium Tsums, it takes like, I don't know, 40 some odd skill tickets to max out. But for these, if I remember correctly, it was, you know, like 3 per level or something like that. So it's definitely worth doing because their skills will be more powerful. And then when you get the levels higher too, that's going to help you up your scores and give you more coins and stuff like that. But if you're just getting started, nothing wrong with classic Mickey. So I'm going to run through a game with him. I have not played with him in a while, but let's see how it goes. If you're also new to Tsum and you're just, you know, trying to figure out how to play and new ways to play, you want to link as many of these together as you can at any given time. The more you do, the more coins you get. You do not get any coins for chains that are shorter than 4. So just keep that in mind. This looks like it takes a few to fill up his skill. Now we got him going. He punches through a little bit in the middle. There you go. So it's not that big of a range as I'm used to now with some of my more premium Tsums and stuff. But again, you know, solid effort. Can't go wrong with Mickey. You'll see that there's other characters on the screen as well. Again, if you're new for this, this might be new to you. These other characters will show up whether you have them or not, right? There's always going to be other characters in your game with you, and they'll be in the background. If you have these Tsums already, it will fill up your skill level, right? So every Tsum that you clear, it goes towards your skills. So you're clearing Mickey because you're playing with him as the main character, but actually all these secondary characters build up too. So I'll show you in some later videos. I've got some Tsums that are like, you know, level 40, level 30, and I don't even know if I've played with them more than a few times, right? It just, they get maxed out when they show up at other screens. But interestingly enough, Mickey does not seem to show up in any other games, right? So he's still at level 16, even after years of me playing at this point. And it's because he doesn't show up in the background of anything else, and I'm not using him to skill him up. So I'm just going to pause this right here for a second, and you can see each of the characters that we just played with are listed here. Next to Mickey, it still says level 16, but if you noticed, that green line moved a little bit to the right, and so that accounts for all the Tsums that I cleared just now, and it fills up his levels as we go along. And if your eyes were quick enough, you would have noticed that happened for all the other characters as well. As long as you have them, it will fill them up no matter who you're playing with as your main Tsum. And if you don't have them, it will tell you. It also will not fill up this tank if you have to level up and you haven't paid yet. So it'll show a lock over the level and it won't allow you to collect any more Tsums until you pay. 340 coins, not terrible. It's going to take a while for you to build up more if you want to try buying things like more Tsums or if you want to buy any of these tickets and stuff, but keep going, keep practicing. I like to keep, as you can see, I have 234,000 coins in my arsenal now, but I like to keep at least 30,000 on hand at all time. Once you level up with more Tsums, so once you hit intervals of 5, see how I'm at level 16 of 20, once you get to level 20, for example, you'll have to pay to level up. So this goes for every single Tsum, no matter if it's premium or happiness box, starting at level 5. So 5, 10, 15, etc. You're going to have to pay to level them up. So I always like to keep some extra money in the bank for that. And also I'm building up, there's a capsule event coming up in this case, so I'm building up to buy a bunch of things and get all the capsules. And at the end, there's usually a skill ticket waiting. So that's what I'm saving up for. But that's just a tip, especially if you're beginning. Try and build up your arsenal. Do not spend it all at once. You know, you might need some coins on hand. And especially if you're using, you know, one Tsum, you only have one of them, you're going to want to put your coins towards Mickey, right? You're not going to be able to play more without leveling him up, or it's not worth playing more because you're not going to continue to level him up. So anyway, that's just a tip. Happy Tsuming. If you have any questions for me or there's any other characters you want to see, let me know down in the comments.